Yep. Ooh, Maddie's first in. How are you, Maddie? And Emily, and Rosa, and Heather. All the early birds. You're ace. Thanks so much. Quickly just got to set up our phones, guys. Had another massive day. Oh my goodness, have we got some news for you. Later.
So I'm returning text messages to my boss.
Righto, live there. So that's good to go. Excellent, eh? Oh, cracks me up when it goes Mick, Jodie Ann just joined. No, I don't want to request to be in there. Give a thumbs up though, that's why not. How is everyone? Having a good week, I guess. Alright, who's joined in over here? Lorraine and Joanne and hey John. Oh, hi guys, I'm hungry. Okay, well, that's good, John, but we're making a dessert. So, Elizabeth, what?
No meat in the dessert either, John.
Hello, Jess. Haven't seen you for ages. Ryan as well. Trace. And hi from Perth on Facebook, which is unusual for you. Hello, Shawnee. How are you, Joanne? And Jess there.
How hot is it in here?
I think it's just me, baby. Bit of a silly thing to say, I guess. Guess what we're doing tonight? This is going to be the funnest thing, I reckon.
This is going to be the easiest dessert too.
So you guys that have been with us, which is coming up 6 months, mind you, 6 months next week since we did our very first COVID cooking class. Can you believe it? Yep. And in that time, do you remember us doing the pie maker quiche, which is often referred to as an impossible quiche, where you just mix everything in a bowl and stick it in the oven.
Who doesn't like a recipe where you just mix it all up together, no stress, no fuss,
Yep.
pour it into a bowl, and voila.
Yeah.
You come up with something that looks like you've put some time and effort into it.
Janie Holt has just joined, along with Sloane. Good to see you, Jane.
So we've created our own. I've always, as a kid, loved custard tarts.
It's custard tart.
I'm always at Jodie Ann, make me custard.
Make me custard.
And I like custard tarts. I like vanilla nice slice type, that texture and everything.
Yeah.
But who doesn't like apple crumble? So we've actually created our own little fun one dish wonder. We're doing a custard crumble.
In one bowl.
One bowl.
Into the oven.
It's going to get poured out of there into another bowl and go in the oven and enjoy.
You're going to love it. If you like, well, it doesn't actually matter, because if you saw a post that I did yesterday, we've taken this around Torrumbury, which is now being coined as Torrumbury Tastings.
My boss had just texted me. So shout out, Innovative Systems, Security and Data. He's my boss, and he got to try a bit and fell in love with it.
So he's tried 3 variations, and look, at the end of the day, whether you're a custard tart person, you're going to love it. If you're a crumble person, you're going to love it. And there's a couple of variations that you can do. We're
going to give you a base. As we normally do, we're going to give you a fairly simple base. Yes, we're going to put a zest in ours because we think it's really cool.
Because we've got a stack of oranges, so we've just gone with some orange zest, and everyone really likes that. People have gone, it'd be nice with lemon, it'd be nice with lime. So
it'd be beautiful with a lemon zest in there, a lime zest. There's plenty of things you can play with it, but we're just going to keep it simple. We are doing the orange for a couple of reasons, actually. One, we've done a lot of test cooking, and we're probably both sick of custard tarts a little bit. I'm not. I've been on more. Jodie Ann's been giving it away all over Torrumbury. And yeah, because we've got a heap of oranges, so we're going to use up some orange zest and some segmented orange because we're going to use it in a salad later.
Yeah. So let's get started, because we'll show you how quick this is. We've got the oven on, and it's meant to be at 180, but we've actually just worked out this week that our oven.
So I'm going to give everyone a heads up.
Needs to be set at 187 to get 180.
Everyone who loves to try a little bit of cooking, even the people who aren't right into cooking,
I'm going to get started.
Get yourself one of these digital thermometers and stick it in your oven and have a bit of a play around with temperatures. I mean, we learnt where our bad spots are in our oven on a national TV show.
Yeah.
So that's where we found out that filling it with tarts where all the bad spots are. But stick one of these in the oven and you'll just get an idea of how far off the temperature is, how much the thermostat, what the range is. Trust me, they're all different. And you might be sitting there blaming yourself going, oh, I hate baking and stuff, I'm a shit cook. Where it's not you, it's your oven. You just got to learn how to, allow for your oven.
And
So-
in a fan forced oven, you still get cold spots.
Absolutely. Yep, that does not solve the problem.
Does
100%.
not.
So Jodie has put 4 eggs in there.
Yep, all local eggs.
They are. They're not bush chooks exactly, but anyway.
Exactly. And
1 cup of caster sugar.
And so that's going to go into the mixer.
Now you don't have to have a bench mixer. You can
Helps,
do this
though.
with a. It will definitely help. But I mean, this is probably the hardest yakka bit.
Now, the other thing is melted butter goes into it. You don't want it stinking hot. And I'm going to pop this in the microwave on a defrost setting for 1.5 minutes, and it'll be perfect when it comes out to go into the eggs without cooking the eggs. So I'll do that now.
Without overheating the butter. That's the good thing about the defrost setting, is it's just on off, on off. But however you want to melt butter, if you want to use hot water or bits and pieces, whatever you want to do with it.
Have a quick hello to a few people. Bonnie's there, Gonzo, how you going? Christy Denny, how are ya? Wendy, how are you, Wen? Wendy Van Doren, there's Wendy's coming from everywhere. Russell, Dana, big gang tonight, which is awesome, and I'm hoping that everyone's looking forward to the big news that we've got later, because it's massively exciting for our, what I'm going to call our 6-month anniversary, okay? So keep watching, please, guys. Who was that? Looked like it was possibly Janine. Was it? Yes, it is. How are you, Janine? Maddie, how you going? You've been cooking up a storm all week. Leslie's saying blueberry, strawberry or raspberry. My mum said that. Actually, Leslie, she's made it and she's going to do blueberry. So, because she's got a...
There's so many, once we give you the base of this, there's so many variations. Even we're making this a custard crumble. You could even play with that a little bit, couldn't you? You don't have to have a crumble so much.
So that we want that nice and pale. Not to go stiff though, just to get that caster sugar broken down, which is looking pretty good.
So I'll give you a bit of a look at what you're looking for. You will pick it.
You can probably see it off the end of the thing anyway. Here we go.
Just going to take that off so I don't dribble. So hopefully you guys can see into there. One of the cameras is doing different things, but just gets a bit of a milky look about it. We're not looking for stiff peaks or anything weird. You guys over here.
I'm going to go with another 30 on defrost. Start on there with our new quiet. Oh yeah, I've got haven't got a big picture there. Oh, now I've gone. Bizarre, don't know what I'm doing. I know, Jess is saying I can't believe it's 6 months. Neither can we. And some of you guys have been with us since the first day. So
yeah, we've got some loyal
how are
mates
you
here.
guys? Holy moly. John, big news, 6-month anniversary. No, I'm not pregnant. Holy, you sound like my mum. That's the sort of silly thing my mother says.
Take a hell of a miracle, my friend.
Oh
let me tell
my
you.
goodness, you would not believe. Not to mention the fact that I'm 50. Hello, Pete Colliver. How are you? Smiley's joined us. Yay. Awesome. Okay, so our butter is done.
All right, so the next things that we're going to throw in here is we've got half a cup of just plain flour. Give that a little bit of stir, yeah?
Yep, but I'm going to put the butter in with the vanilla essence first. So,
Hang on, you want to give that a bit of a mix, or you reckon it'll be right in there?
no, I think it'll be right.
Okay.
I've got one tiny little solid lump of butter, but
One little lump, but
yeah,
it's not hot.
And the vanilla, because we want that to go in.
So we're going to have
so
3 teaspoons of this.
I have
Teaspoon,
used.
tough.
I have used vanilla bean paste, but because of the way that you guys would know impossible cakes or quiches or anything like this works, it sort of sat in the bottom of the pastry and it just didn't look that attractive.
Yeah, so the whole magic, for those of you who don't know, the whole magic of these is they actually layer themselves to give you a top, middle and a base.
Like a custard tart. And
That's why, I mean, they'd be beautiful with some tartars in it, but the tartars will probably sink to the bottom.
which is the
so
same
you just
thing I
got to think
reckon
about that.
with blueberries. So that's good. That looks beautiful and glossy now, obviously with the butter in it. So next step is the plain flour.
Try not to get it on the side of your bowl if you can.
Good luck with that. I get shit everywhere, every time.
What do you get everywhere?
Everything!
All the kids that are watching.
Is there
Potty mouth.
apologies to any children that might be watching?
I think I
They
said shit
generally
before,
don't.
But anyway.
School holidays, they might be too.
Oh, yeah, there
Hi
you go.
kiddies, if you are. Half a cup of plain flour and half a cup of desiccated coconut.
Right, I like to use the really finely desiccated coconut because not everyone likes that texture. You can even grind it up finer if you want to, but
You know, some people, Mix Boss, Wolfie, Clint is the same. Don't worry, mate, I love coconut. So, oh, where's your little super scraper thing that you love?
no, I thought I'd go with this one.
Okay. A little bit of coconut on the side, so it's just going to mix that in. We're getting close to the end, guys.
That's how quick and easy this one is.
I better get a bowl ready.
Good old Kenwood, eh? That's, well, still got the old one, haven't you?
Yeah,
This was compliments of
this is an
MKR.
MKR. Thank you. All right, so had this have been a impossible custard tart, chuck her in the oven.
Yeah, this would be pretty much it. But
Because we're doing a custard crumble,
this is Mick and Jodie Ann's.
we're going to go in with a half a cup of rolled oats. The big ones, not the fast cook ones. The big proper,
Just normal, cheap,
good
run of
old
the mill.
Australian made.
How Mum used to make porridge.
Exactly. Throw those in.
Hang
That
on,
can probably
hang
go
on.
in the. That can
Just thinking we might get this out of the way.
Raja. I'm just going to pour those in and literally just get them to sink, get a bit wet. Don't want to mix those through because we don't want them to get too soggy and
'Cause we want it to
sink
float.
to the bottom. So now you're going to go with orange zest on this one.
Yes, I am going to go with orange zest on this one. What happened to go orange? Someone pinched it.
Do you want me to get another yummy one?
Yeah.
I shall get one. We've got 5,000 oranges.
Got a heap of oranges and we had one prepared and someone went and segmented it just before we went on camera.
I'll just show you our oranges. Look at the size of these.
They're the best.
Massive. There you are, love. Alright. So what we should have done was actually put that orange zest in probably with the butter. Not that it's going to matter. It's really not going to matter. Now with the size of this orange, I'd only go half because they are gigantic, these things. But with a standard, buy from the shop orange, I'd use the whole zest. But if you want to go with a lemon or whatever,
Why this
18.
upside down?
Rob Beck, you legend. Our sound engineer has just joined.
He
Good to
is.
see you, my friend. Really good to see you.
I want to talk to Rob actually, get some advice on how we can talk in the plane.
Yeah, we need to work out sound for when we're flying in the plane, but we'll speak to you at a different stage about this. And sweet delicious. Oh, I would dare say. Oh, I think I've dropped a picture on the floor. Oh. Do we have this special little character watching at the same time? I would imagine. Put the eyes on this, will you? Hey?
So yeah, we have honestly boo-booed a little bit. That would have been nice to go in with the butter and mix in a little bit earlier, but it will still cook through.
It'll be fine.
It will be fine.
Alright, so I'm going to spray this
Spray, you're not going with
butter.
that?
This is going to be quicker. This is what I was doing. I did 4 small ones.
Don't get it on my beer.
But if you want to butter, do whatever. You just want to make sure that it's not going to stick when you need to take it out of the oven. And that's it. We're going to.
So normally if you've cut 125 grams of butter out of a new butter block, get the paper, give it a good, anyway.
Yeah, you guys know about buttering
Right,
your
so
stuff.
this is just going to now get poured into there.
Now I've got a 24 centimetre pan. If you go with a 26, obviously it's going to be flatter, but you'll see what ends up happening with this. We reckon that it's that really good height, and I don't have a 26 centimetre one. So it's
It rises like 5 mil, if that.
beautiful. I so want to taste that.
Yeah, just want to eat the batter.
Yeah, exactly. Michelle Ryan. Oh, they've got a new fur baby. What have you got? That's Michelle. Good cooking, Michelle. I just put a thing up. Michelle Ryan cooked 3 of our dishes all at once.
So what I'm now going to do is put this back in here because we are not liars.
What are you doing? Oh, 2 cups of milk.
It's missing milk.
Holy moly, that's so funny. We were going to put that out earlier. That's why it was meant to be runny, and it wasn't runny. Now, I'll show you something else that we do. Because we live in the country, we always have powdered milk. Always have powdered milk.
Can't believe this one, hey? It's alright, hasn't ended.
Far from ended, guys, far from ended.
I'll even just throw the mixer back up.
So watch this. I go 2 scoops of powdered milk. Now, this is the same, this is exactly the same that I've done. 2 scoops of powdered milk. Then add some hot water to it, bring it up to 2 cups. You'll be interested to see this mixture actually, once it's done properly. You should have had the milk ready.
No, I'm not going to say anything about the milk ready. I think there were 6 ingredients and someone got 5 of them ready and someone said, I'll do the milk.
Ah, when I was still working on the computer probably. Never mind, I want that hot, but it's not going to make it hot. It means I get the all good.
So we haven't left yous, we're just getting some hot water. So we don't have milk available every 5.
Yeah, we actually don't have milk made up most of the time. So, bit of a spoon happening.
This is gold.
But this is, seriously, I did this recipe, yesterday? Exactly the same. Now cold water on top up to 2 cups. And
We don't want hot stuff in there because it'll start cooking the egg early on us.
And, so the other thing is, ever get that thing to turn around, it's heaps cheaper cooking with powdered milk compared to full milk. And this is full milk, but anyway, that's our milk done.
So we'll just give that a slow stir through as Jodine pours that in. And to prove it, after we cook this one, because you guys aren't going to hang around for 40 minutes, we'll take photos of this one finished off as well.
Because I'll tell you what will be interesting now is to see whether our oats will still rise, because that's the thing I was worried about. So this is probably a really good test. Because Mick was saying, can't we just throw it in all at once? And I said, well, I don't think that you can. So if this pans out, then it will literally be pour everything in at once.
Let's get some of these. Tap.
Respray.
I thought it looked too much like a batter when I put it in, is what caught my attention.
Because...
And it also didn't look full enough.
Can you see? No, they can't quite see. But you're going to take it over, you said, didn't you?
I'm not taking this over.
Do it from the other.
Here comes a spill to finish the night off.
So, can you guys see this? It's literally like a milkshake.
Yep. Like nearly a thin smoothie.
It's not even, it's called, you say a batter, but it's not batter. It's literally like a milkshake.
Now we've put it on a baking tray for a couple of reasons, guys.
Easy handling.
Really easy handling, easier to keep it level.
Can you open the door, please?
Oven is going, so door behind you, so watch behind.
Beautiful. In she goes.
So it gives you easier handling. Good idea to do a half-time rotation, no matter how good you think your oven is, because the door will be a different temperature than the back.
So I'm going to put it on for 20 minutes. The total time is 45 to 50, but I'm going to put it on for 20 because I'm going to turn it halfway so that you get a beautiful golden top all the way around.
And the other reason for the tray, before I interrupted, is that if you do grease your bowl or anything and it's nice and close and anything oozes out the top, obviously it's not dirtying up your oven.
Yeah.
So it's just a free catch tray.
Yeah. Shouldn't ooze out though.
So there you go, guys. That's how quick and easy it is. It is
Even
20
with
minutes
the stuff
with the
up
mistake.
and forgetting the milk. So that is 20 minutes, so that's quite extraordinary. So Prudence is watching. Hello, Prue. How are you? No school holidays here. I know. Oh, yeah, cool. She's excited to come and see us, which is awesome. Now, because this is going to take 45 to 50 minutes, we thought it would be smarter to...
Here's one that we prepped earlier without making mistakes.
But you know what? Let's spread the love and the good news before we show you the results. I'm so excited about this, guys, and hopefully...
Can I do a bit of a backstory?
Yeah.
There is a particular chef out there.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you're going to talk about?
Yeah.
There's a particular chef out there that we really like because he's down to earth. He loves good produce food.
Start sending in your suggestions if you think that you know who we're talking about.
Yeah, he's down to earth. We love his cooking style. He's a very easy to get along with person.
He's super Aussie.
And yeah, we've sort of been in contact with him, had a bit of a laugh with him here and there.
He's been bantering with us.
Oh, now you're giving stuff away.
Bantering?
But anyway, so we're going to have him drop in and say g'day to us in the next couple of weeks.
He's going to drop in and see us next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, there you go.
So...
if you've got some questions and stuff that you might want to ask, you can probably send them through in advance, being such a great little chef that he is.
So if I said this, meat loves salt, and salt loves meat.
Well, that's him all over.
And or I said good chef, bad chef, and he's the bad chef. Or
Not in our opinion, he's the good one.
secret meat business. Or what's the other one? Richo's Bar Snacks. We have got the pleasure of the legend that is Chef Adrian Richardson joining us for a Q&A next Wednesday.
Just for a bit of a banter and say g'day and stuff like that.
Yep.
He keeps an eye on us and we keep an eye on him.
He's
So
been
it's really
incredible.
cool.
Hey, mamas, just joined in. No, Curtis Stone. How good would that be too? But he's in America, whereas Richo is just down in Melbourne.
He's just an Aussie bloke down in Melbourne.
And
very busy man, so it's very nice of him to take some time out and have a chat to us.
so what we want you to do, he's going to join us on Facebook. On Instagram. I'm going to try and work out a way that we can get Facebook to see Instagram. But if not, just remember to sign in on your Instagram account. If you're on Facebook and haven't got an Instagram account, might be the time that you start one. And so from today, fire off, send us some DMs, any questions that you'd like to ask Richo. We're going to pick 3 or 4 of the best questions, and we're just going to have a bit of a banter before we do a quick cook. I don't know what we'll come up with, but we'll do something super fast. But
Someone said, wow, Richo, that means a meat dish.
He's a legend.
Be pretty intimidating doing a meat dish in front of Richo.
We're so excited.
Strangely enough, we did something pretty cool last night that he would probably appreciate.
Oh, yes.
Should
Kangaroo.
we keep that?
Yeah. It was so good. I'm going to put a photo up during the week, probably.
We did a really nice kangaroo salad last night.
M. Smith's, that's our accountant. She's saying powdered eggs too, Jones. Well, yes, I do have the container of powdered eggs in the cupboard, Em, but when we get local eggs that look like that...
Look at the size of them.
They're a turkey egg.
Turkey egg. It's...
half the size of a head. They're great too.
This looks like a big head, but
yeah.
they're big.
But leave it in the bush. You've got to make sure you've got a backup
Contacts.
ready. All right, so now...
Eggs on Legs is our local one in
Secret
Toronto
meat business.
as well.
Exactly. I adore Richo. So who doesn't adore Richo? So if you're a fan, if you know other people that are a fan, please let them know. 8 o'clock next Wednesday. We're going to have the legend. I always call him a legend, but I always say the legend that is Adrian Richardson with us. So we're absolutely ecstatic because it's our 6-month anniversary. So there we go. Now,
So
you want to take
if
that
you were
one?
to... No, let's show that.
That one and that one?
That one
Or
first.
both? 8.
So, because we're not going to make you wait 40 minutes, this is what you're going to get that comes out of the oven. And yes, there's a quarter missing because I already eaten it. No, that's not the truth.
Impossible Custard Crumble!
Now, hopefully I can get this in there for you guys. You'll see that there's some lovely layers that have happened in there. For you guys over here. It layers itself. It leaves this. How would you describe the base?
Well, it's exactly
It's a
like
soft
if you were
texture
buying a
base. It's
custard
beautiful.
tart.
Yeah, and then this lovely
It's
crumble
not
on the
a hard
top.
base.
So there's a nice crumbly top. You can put some sugar on there if you want to.
That's so funny. Oh, Susie Q, you're up early. Susie Q.
I'm going to eat all that tonight.
From Canada. No, you're not. Because you've got to take some to work for your boss.
Oh, I'll take a little slice. There you go. So I don't know if we're getting too much reflection off the white. Because we put a bit of orange zest in there,
It's all right.
we just went and what did we do to the orange?
Segmented it.
Yeah, I'm not who always does the segmenting, but
Nick's good at it.
there's just some nice segmented orange there to finish it off. Such an easy dessert.
Oh, the amounts for the butter is 125 grams. So half a block. But
We will put the recipe up, of course, but it's just such an easy recipe. We just had it measured out. It's 1 cup, half a cup, half a cup, half a cup, half a cup, 3 tablespoons.
Shawnee wants some. Sean wants some delivered.
It wouldn't make it there, mate, if I was dropping it off.
Exactly.
I would eat it all on the way.
So as soon as the video drops, I'll just let you know this is what happens. You know how I put it on the web page?
I'll get a little
It
plate.
takes overnight for the video to drop from my phone
Let's have another little slice off there,
so we can try it.
so we can actually try it.
To the cloud so that I can then upload it to YouTube before I can put the link on to the web page. So that's why it generally happens the next day. I've actually got the recipe done and ready to go.
I just want to cut some of these up,
Yeah.
just so that we can show people that
That it is actually the base, and it is actually a crumbly top. I promise you. The people.
So I've just sort of cut this up. This isn't our pretty one, but I'm hoping with a fresh cut there you can see
They're so good.
those layers.
Yeah, that's a cracker.
And there's something naughty about the base that's just
I don't know.
got something on for it.
It's ripper. So it's been around the. Well, it's been sort of 5Ks up the road that way, and then
Oh, it's been
2Ks
everywhere,
up the
man.
road that way.
It's been interstate actually. but-
And some people, because we were going to do just a coconut top, and then we thought, no, you know what?
I thought, nah,
Crumble.
better than that.
Yeah, custard crumble.
So we just kept upping it and
So-
improving it. So when it comes out of the oven, a couple of little pointers. If you're looking in there and you start seeing the top of yours going a nice golden brown and you love the colour, pull it out, give it a little wobble. Doesn't mind if you have a bit of a wobble left in this, but not liquid wobble obviously. But it will have a bit of a wobble because it will set a little bit after the oven. But if you're happy with the colour, as Jodie Ann just did, just chuck a bit of tin foil over the top and then go for another.
Because it will go to brown. I've not done one yet that hasn't needed the tin foil over the top, apart from when I did the 4 mini ones. Because I did 4 mini ones, and they cooked in about 35 minutes rather than the 45 to 50. They didn't need any foil over the top, but you will need foil, I promise you. But like, seriously, it's worth a go. As we said, if you don't want orange, don't do orange, just leave it custard. If you want lemon, try that. If you're a lime person, do whatever. You don't have to put it in at all.
Put a little bit of cinnamon in there with you. You can have a play with it. Like I
Yeah.
said, we love to give you guys a good base. Let you go, oh bang, how quick and easy is that to do, and then play with it. Someone like Leslie, if she's watching tonight, she will pimp the daylights out of it.
That's cool. I don't know.
Lily's another good one. She would get in there and have a play with it and use it possibly and make cakes or something. But it's just a real quick, easy, bang. You could serve that up with a bit of decoration.
Mum, blueberry.
Anywhere, anytime.
Yeah. So.
I think with people talking about blueberries and that, if it was me with a blueberry, I think I would actually heat up the blueberries or raspberries or something like that with a bit of sugar, and you'd probably make a reduction and maybe put a bit of liquid in there. I think if you put berries in there, you're going to...
Don't know, but I think Mum's definitely going to try it. By the sound of things, Leslie will try it. So let us
quick
know.
and easy.
We'll let the other network know.
You can even put some of it in the batter and do some in little tarts and try
Yep.
different things.
Glenn and Kylie Maroney. How are you guys?
Hey guys, that sounds like a newer name.
Yeah, lots of new names. So we've had a bit of a revelation thanks to Elizabeth Watt, who won a gift card a couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
And I'd sent her a message and said, you haven't sent me your address yet. And she said, well, I actually don't want a gift card. I want an apron. So we've sent her an apron. She did want one for her daughter as well, so she ended up buying another one. But that's what we've decided.
Which we appreciate that too.
Absolutely, we do. If you win a gift card and you decide that you want an apron instead, please just let us know. I reckon that's an awesome idea.
Yeah, so we'll contact you obviously because we're going to need your details to send you said prizes, and let us know whether you prefer a Coles voucher to spend at Coles. And once again, thanks for Coles. Which Coles is it?
Coles at Kangaroo Flat.
I mean, we thank you to Coles full stop, but Coles Kangaroo Flat for backing us up there. 100%. But if you want an apron, let us know and we'll take an apron.
And Karen.
So we're going to do.
So we didn't have. I was going to get back to you guys last week with who had won last week, which I didn't do because we've had a massive. We've had so much going on.
A lot going on. Let alone, if you remember, we lost our Instagram.
AI Films as
someone
well.
worked very hard to get it back. So
we've got a production company working with us, basically, that we've had a meeting with. AI Films, they're called. They're Australia wide, and we've been doing some stuff with those guys for future projects, I suppose. So it's pretty exciting. So we've been under the
just
pump.
Nice to add to the family. They are now part of the Champagne Food on a Beer Budget family.
And we're part of the AI Films family.
And we've been working hard with the aloe vera bread, or aloe bread as we're calling it.
Yeah.
There'll be more about that. So we've had a lot on.
Yeah.
But anyway, enough excuses.
Exactly. So the winner for last week's card is, and she is watching actually, Leslie.
Of course it's Leslie.
Leslie, because back we missed the week, the recipes that were before we lost Instagram and everything were the pizzas, and Leslie did 4 pimped out pizzas.
Very pimped out.
To the max.
And she even went gluten-free. She played around with different flavours. She made
she did too.
bigger pizzas, but she did a great job. And look, there's honourable mentions. Matthew, of course, had a great go at it. A few of you guys had a great go of it. We love seeing it when our recipes are getting tackled because it gives us, well, I suppose it makes us think that, hey, we're on the right track. You're happy to try them.
100%.
So it was really good. So well done, Leslie. Not surprised at all. Great looking pizza. I was actually flicking through some stuff today and went, geez, that pizza looks good, and then found out,
it was actually ours. So that's all good.
But we are going to hand out a second prize.
Okay. Yes?
No, sorry, that's what I was asking before.
Oh, with a double? No, so...
No.
Michelle...
Communication's a good thing.
it came in super late. I put it up about 7 minutes too. So the other thing, what we don't want to do is stop people from cooking our recipes, but what we do want to say is we're sort of going to cap winners at 2 wins, because I just think that that's fair, you know what I mean?
At this stage.
Yeah, so honourable mention...
I just keep handing things out to Trace and Leslie, and of course Matthew.
Michelle is the one that's just done 3 of our recipes.
Oh yeah, yes.
So please guys, jump on and cook our stuff, and then you've got the choice of whether you want an apron or a Coles gift card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that wraps us up. What time is it?
I think it does wrap us up. We don't expect
20:34.
you guys to hang around for this. We will flick up a couple of photos of how it come out for you.
Yep. Jenny
With me eating
Cunningham's
it.
just joined in, which is unfortunate because we're about to head off, and
Who
Harley.
just joined us?
Jenny Cunningham Williams.
Oh.
So, well, heaps of new names, which is absolutely awesome.
Really good to see.
Loving it. Didn't get to see or answer too many messages, but I think a lot of you guys have been talking amongst yourselves, which again we love. So,
It's all about the family.
Wrap up. Richo, Adrian Richardson, extraordinaire, secret meat business, meat loves salt, salt loves meat, good chef, bad chef, is going to be with us next Wednesday, 8 p.m. So any questions that you want to ask of Richo, please send them in a DM. I'll be posting all week to let you know.
He'll probably be we're only going to take up 15 minutes or so of his time.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be with us the full time. So we'll try and fit in a cook still, have a chat with Richo, And
Let me tell you, if he's a bit like me and doesn't shut up, and he's going for 20 or 25.
there we go. We'll see if he can get a word in.
We're not going to be cutting him off.
See if we can get a word in.
We just don't want to expect too much from the great man, because he's just a legend. So that is pretty much. Oh, there you go. What a great comment. The gradient is gorgeous. I love it. Yes. And Susie's saying, cheers to 6 months. Absolutely. Congratulations, Leslie. Absolutely. Let us know your address, please. And that pretty much knocks it all on the head, guys.
That's it, guys.
Good
I'm going to go and grab another beer and eat a heap more of this custard crumble.
Absolutely. And thanks for joining us. Sticking with us. Big things to come in the next month or so.
Thanks, guys. Uru. See you next week.
And we shall be in touch soon. Ciao for now.